Hey guys, this is Nate with Stowe Training Systems, and today I want to talk to you about the hierarchy of fat loss. Basically, depending on how much time you have to commit to fitness and what you should do based off that time available. First, the principles, though, of why we listed everything in this order, okay? So, four principles that helped us come up with the order here. Number one is nutrition. A lot of people say that the biggest difference between exercising for fat loss versus muscle gain is your nutrition. You eat more, eat less. There's more to it than that. But the point is that we got to have that on point, okay? Number two is that the vast majority of our calories are burned through our metabolism. And the amount of exercise we're doing is just like not even close to just your straight up metabolism. So we're looking for exercises that are going to burn calories, but it should also help us elevate our metabolism after we're done working out. That's called EPOC, excess post-oxygen consumption, meaning that I burn more calories not only doing the workout, but because I did the workout, and exercises or methods that are going to help us promote muscle mass, because it could be argued that muscle mass is your metabolism. So that's going to be something we're looking for. The third thing we're going to look to is things that burn calories and elevate our metabolism, but don't necessarily promote muscle mass. And then the least effective, or the final thing we could add to that routine, is something that burns calories but does not promote muscle mass and does not help elevate our metabolism. Okay, so that's kind of the prism we're looking through, okay? So if I have less than 3 hours a week to commit to fat loss, the number one thing I'm going to want to look at is nutrition. As long as we don't have that dialed in and we're not doing, we're doing less than 3 hours of exercise, that's going to be the first thing, or what you're going to do with your time. With 1 hour, 2 hours, go to the grocery store, plan your food out, cook it, get it ready. The most efficient thing you're going to do if you have less than 3 hours of time, okay? If you can commit to 3 hours or up to 3 hours, now here you're going to want to plan your food. This stuff is cumulative, so you're still going to have your food lined up, but you're going to focus on metabolic resistance training. So what that means is that it could be circuit training where you do 3, 4, 5 exercises in a row. It could be supersets where it's one exercise followed by another, or trisets, 3 exercises in a row. And each of these exercises should be non-competing. So an upper body exercise into a lower body exercise, say, or the left side of your body into the right side of your body. But metabolic resistance training, because it's going to burn a lot of calories you're going to burn a lot of calories after you get done doing it because you did it, and it's going to help you build muscle, which again, muscle pretty much equals metabolism, okay? If we could commit 3 to 5 hours, so we have another 2 hours to dedicate to stuff, this is where we're going to want to put in high-intensity interval training. So we're doing our metabolic resistance training. Beyond 3 hours, you don't want to just do more of this because your body cannot recover from it. So once you reach 3 hours, add in high-intensity interval training. This is going to burn a lot of calories doing it, and it's going to help you continue burning calories after you're done because you did it. High intensity means that it's stuff you could do for like 20 or 30 seconds max. If you can do it longer than that, it's just not that high of an intensity, so you're not doing that, okay? So that's hours 3 through 5, okay? If you have another hour you want to add into there, you can dedicate between 5 and 6 hours. Here you're going to do aerobic interval training. So that's going to be stuff that you could do for like up to 2 minutes with that effort, and then you got to rest. So something you could do for up to 2 minutes, and then you got to rest. And this is going to burn a lot of calories doing it, and it's going to help you burn more calories when you're done because you've done this, okay? So that's hours 5 through 6. Hours 6 through 8, now I'm doing an hour a day like every single day. This is where you're going to do like a long run or a long bike ride, something above 75% of your heart rate that you can do for 30 or 45 minutes. It's going to burn a lot of calories doing it, but it might not necessarily help you raise your metabolism after. But you can always burn extra calories. And this might be if you got something coming up, whether it's a beach season or a wedding or something coming up, and you want to put some extra time in there, then this is where you're going to work that in. And then finally, 8+ hours. Not many people can do over 8 hours of exercise every week, but if you can, this is where you're going to go with the long and slow. Slow cardio for a long period of time. This is just going to burn calories. It's not going to really help you promote muscle mass or raise your metabolism. We call it just moving, walk places, park further from things, just kind of sneak it into your day is the best way to work it. But there you go. That is your hierarchy of fat loss. If you have no time at all, focus on nutrition. If you could put in about 3 hours a week, 3 1-hour workouts or 4 45-minute workouts, work on metabolic resistance training, which is circuits, supersets, trisets. 3 to 5 hours, now you can add in some high intensity training, things that you can only maintain for 20 or 30 seconds at a time, and then you have to rest. For 5 to 6 hours, aerobic training, things that you can maintain that intensity for up to 2 minutes. Then you have to stop to rest. 6 to 8 hours is a long run or bike ride at 75% plus of heart rate. Kind of some zone 2 work is what we'll call that. And if you can go over 8 hours, nice and slow, we call it just moving. It doesn't look like we have any questions. I'll be back tomorrow with some more awesomeness. Talk to you guys then.